Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Gist Crib, the place where we talk reality. Our topic today is: do your friends define you? There's this popular saying that show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Well, you gotta stay there so you hear more. I am Mildred Double.
I'm Ayiba.
I'm Faith.
And I'm the justice.
Okay, welcome, guys. You're very much welcome. I don't know. Is it really true that your friends define you? Faith?
Why me first?
Because you're looking at me.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes, and let me expatiate what I mean. If you're rolling with a certain kind of people, there's a very high tendency that if you're not the alpha in that relationship, that person's character will begin to rub off on you. And then the things you didn't used to do before, you start doing them. So if you're not like, it's just normal. Like when you associate yourself with a certain set of people, there's a very high chance that you end up becoming like this thing I saw on Instagram one time. And the person, I think the post was like, there were two pictures. One had a guy who was poor, but he was associating himself with like rich guys that were dressing in suits. Over 5 or 10 years, he started dressing like them. In fact, he had leveled up to their. While in the other picture, he was dressed like a rich guy, but he was surrounding himself with paupers that were dressing anyhow. And then over time, he became like them. So, like I said, if you're not the alpha in that relationship, there's a very high chance that you would start. The person would influence you, and you become like them.
All right. So, Justice, what do you think?
Well, mine is a bit different from what she said. Yes, I know that people can define you by looking at your friends and all that, but it doesn't really mean that that's you. It's because you're associating with them. Because let's be real now, we have friends, we know their character, we know their attitude, we know their behavior. But one thing about friendship, I think, in as much as we influence each other a certain way, we know some people's temperament and all that. For example, if I have a friend and the friend is taking drugs, it doesn't mean I'm taking drugs. You understand? So if you say, show me your friend, and
But
I show
you keep
you,
associating with that person. Knowing fully well taking drugs is not like.
yes, but let me tell you something. Even a madman has a friend.
Exactly.
You understand? This person has a friend because I'm his friend. You understand? I know this thing about him. You might not know.
Yeah.
But I'm not him. Maybe you jam him in a place where he's doing his stuff and all that. You know, say, Justice friend. Let me say, Justice go there somewhere around here. You might get disappointed because you might not find me.
And
Naturally,
you may even be the change.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you may be the reason for why he will change.
Yes, because of friendship has what it does. It can influence him
Yes,
positively.
if he
now.
appreciates
Most
you.
of them, they make friends with you. People have flaws.
Yeah.
His own might be drug.
Yeah.
You understand? I have my own flaws. But people make friends because there's a certain thing about you that they like. I know there are ones where we attract each other. We just flow and we are cool with each other. But as we grow, our personalities, our backgrounds, we come from different places. You might act a certain way. If your friend has hot temper and somebody jams her where she's very angry, and I say, for this girl to be vexed like this, who knows how fit? Meanwhile, you might just be different. But I think that's why in friendship, people are unique in your own different ways. This person is this person is that. So it doesn't really determine. Our parents do this a lot. They'll be like, they see. But when you say, show me your friends, and I think you're comparing. And I don't like comparison.
I don't think
Well, I don't think
It's comparing because when you look at my friends, you expect me to reach that certain.
No, I don't think
No, you
it's
just think they'll
comparison
influence you
because
and
yes,
yes.
sometimes yes.
It's more
That
like
means you're
influence.
comparing us now.
Of course, but to an extent, to me, it's healthy competition. Like, okay, you're not doing this other person is doing that. For me, I even feel it's different.
The
from
story you shared,
showing
and
me
you're
a
talking about
friend
the
and me
picture,
telling
the
you
guy
you
wore
are.
suits.
Eh,
I know
That
all
one
these
is even
things to
different. That
motivate
one is not
people.
really his friend.
To
He's
motivate
trying to fit
people.
into that world.
Yes.
No, in the picture they were.
It was just the fake it till you make it.
Okay,
Like just the
I
fake
get.
it till
So
you
some
make
people are
it.
deliberate about the type of friends
They
Friends
keep.
they make,
And
yeah.
when you're deliberate about the kind of friends you keep, it's good. But That's you choosing the friends.
You have to
Okay,
choose your
so
friends.
choose
now.
you should have to choose
Wait,
friends.
now I'm
Your
coming
friends
now.
reflect
We'll
what
get
you
there.
value.
Of
Can
course.
I say something? Even if, let's say, you guys were secondary schoolmates, you understand?
No,
And
as
you
you
guys,
grow, yeah.
yes, as you grow, there are people you have to drop.
Drop off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
it's
they
a
are
natural
not
thing
exactly-
because your mindset is changing.
The
so
mindset
just
is changing,
drop
and
off.
to them, it will be like, what's this one feeling like? Meanwhile, you're trying to,
No.
you
I
can't
think-
be doing drugs.
I think-
and you're-
Yeah.
and
I
you're
think
trying
consciously,
yeah.
consciously, you're not the one. Like you're not consciously saying, this person is no longer my friend. I will not take the call. It just happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because yeah, see,
over
As they
your
begin to
friends
see,
reflect
most people,
your
this,
value.
this is the angle you're seeing. He's a drug addict.
What-
or-
Okay, so
But he might be very intelligent.
I think
Maybe
I-
We're not
I
talking
think
about intelligence now.
I think I has something to say. How you?
Yeah,
What
I
do you
think
think?
your friends reflect what you value. Like she
Yeah.
said or he said that at,
And I don't
at
come.
the stage, like now in secondary school, the friends you
Mhm.
have won't necessarily be the same friends you have in
Yeah,
10 years.
yes.
Now it doesn't mean you don't love them or anything, but
Yeah.
What about people that
Different
still keep?
values.
What
No,
about
you
people that
evolve.
still keep their friends from
It's your
childhood?
choice.
From
I think
their
it's your
it's
choice. Like
thing
I
of
still have
choice.
friends,
But you
there
see
are
that those
certain
people might
things-
not be in your inner circle.
Exactly.
You
There are
should-
certain
what-
things
you know what
don't
you
talk
were
But
saying?
about.
some
You know what
really
you were
bond.
saying?
Some
Eh?
really bond.
You
But I
have
think
to
it's a
level up.
decision to keep the person,
Yeah.
especially
Yes,
if
it's a
the
decision.
person has something that's really attractive.
That's the person's
to them.
flaws.
Do you
The person also
understand?
have nice aspects.
Exactly.
Now, for me, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Is not oftentimes correct because
It's old fashioned.
well, you can say
That
well, to
saying
an
is
extent too, it's
old-fashioned
correct.
because
See, it's a two-way
it's
thing.
old-fashioned.
To an extent, to me, it's correct, and to an extent, to
Don't
can
show me
not
your
always.
friends. I can predict the kind of person, the kind of things you
I
like.
think-
I think
Yeah,
it depends on the
I
individual.
feel that,
So
eh.
if you've not really grown, really, because let's be honest, all of us here have been a victim of peer pressure at some point.
Yeah.
in your
Of
life.
course.
So there are certain friends you have at some point, they will influence you negatively. But
Yes.
I feel at this point I have all kinds of friends. I have friends that I know, but this one.
But are they all really your
They
friends?
have.
That's
Okay,
the thing.
first of all,
You know, there's a
friend,
difference between friend,
first of all,
friend.
friend
Like that,
and
I was
friend.
referring to
Yeah,
that
but I
picture.
feel like these
Somebody.
days we call everybody friends.
friend,
Yeah,
just a
everybody-
hi, meet.
I was referring to
Yes.
that picture now. You told me this guy is associating with these people to meet up a certain level. Those people might not be his friends.
They were his friends. I didn't want to do the picture.
No, that's the picture. The person wants you to see
They were
that.
his friends. No, they showed like this is what they meant.
Like you
the,
could recognize them.
yes, that the people you associate yourself with would cannot determine how you be
Yeah.
in the next.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
years.
Who are your
How do you
friends?
choose
Who are
your
your real
friends?
friends?
How do you choose your friends?
They're different.
Who are your
Well,
real friends?
For me, how I choose my friends is one, do I trust you? Yes, if I trust you, if I'm free with you,
Yeah.
yes, if I'm free, I can do stuff around you and I'm comfortable.
So does that
Right,
not say that all
and-
your friends are different? If I have to look at all your friends,
No,
They-
the
wouldn't
truth
they be
is-
different.
For me, I am trying to say that to an extent, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are is right. And to an extent too, it's not always right. Sometimes it could be wrong because I have friends. I have friends with different temperament like myself. Do you understand? There are some that are, hey, they come here now, they're like,
Yeah.
but
Temperament,
I will not be
personality.
like that because
Temperament. I
that's
think-
not me.
Temperament.
Do you
They
understand?
define you now.
When I was in school, when I was in the university,
I think it's more
when
about
I was in
your
the
character,
university,
though.
I think
Okay, character.
100 and 200 level, I stayed off campus. So one of the days, a classmate came to, okay, she was my friend at the time. So she came to the room and she was like, I'd like to stay over at your place or something, but I need to first go home, get what I wear the next day and all of that and all that. So she was like, just follow me and all that. So I was like, okay, no wahala. I needed the company at the time, so I went home with her. And we stayed in her house till about 9 p.m.
Okay.
About, no, not 9, about 8 p.m. So when we were to leave, she just told her parents, like, Mommy, I'm going to my friend's house to stay. And they were like, okay. In my heart, I was like, just like that. No, I don't understand. Why are you leaving the house by this time? Your friend's house, this, that, because that's what my parents would do. In fact, if it were in my house, I wouldn't have had the guts to go out with her at that time that I was going to come back or something.
Okay.
It was never going to work.
Okay, so
Then I was like, oh, this girl is actually my friend. And she's actually free. She in fact, she could go clubbing. No one talks to her. She comes back home. But I was not like that. In fact,
But you would
It's
like
kind
go
of
club.
your
As at then, would you
your
like
home,
to
your
go to club?
family.
no, the
Your
truth is that
background.
what I'm trying to say, at this point, my friend was not defining who I was.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So
Okay.
it's not
I'm
always
gonna give you an
correct.
example. Like,
And
see,
there are
when I was
times
As one know that
when
you
I
like
was
go
younger,
club, you
right?
understand?
I'm a very free spirited person. Now I've even calmed down. If you look at me, you'd be like, I beg, don't be friends with this girl because I'm very expressive. Now, my friends were the ones that used to teach me bad things. But if you look at them, they're very calm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because of your personality
For me,
now, it now looks like you're the
yeah,
influential
so
one.
now it's not about how it looks. So I can have friends that you might think.
Thank you. It's not. That's what I've been looking
But there's so
for.
many
No, what I'm saying is
It's not about what. It's
sometimes
okay
what
for
it
you to
looks is
think
what
so,
it is.
but it's not
Sometimes
how.
what it looks
Yeah,
is
it's
what it
sometimes.
is.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes that's what I'm saying. Not
Yeah.
all the time. Sometimes
Yeah.
that's the way it
Okay,
happens.
for example, I used to have friends then. They smoke. Now in all my bad deeds then, I wasn't cool with smoking because to me I said I would just put smoke on my body, bring them out. It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm in that space.
Yeah.
They'll be talking, I might just shift a bit. Or because of me, they will shift. We'll be gisting, serious gist. And you see somebody will be like, as we are coming out from the same place. So in your mind, I remember the day I told one of my friends, when my friend told the sister that I don't smoke, she was surprised. Because to her, since
Your
we hang out
friends
together,
smoke, yeah.
we do things together, okay, that means of course we'll smoke now. So it's different. I
But
don't
you know
like.
that to an extent, if you're not strong willed.
That's what I said.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
not-
Yes, if you're not strong
But are they strong-willed people in this
Because
life?
I know people that.
Of course they are.
I
You
know-
are.
I know-
See,
I
there are
have
some
friends
persons
that-
that
So
they have
that's-
different before you
Go
can
out.
convince him
Yes.
into doing something, and you will pray, God.
I have
In fact,
friends
sometimes
Some
I
people
say that-
naturally keep you, like they'll give you the floor, convince me. Like they don't. Why should I do it?
I have a very
And it's
strong
very, you know,
friend.
when somebody's ready for you to convince them, it's very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Because they are
In fact,
prepared.
I have a friend. I'll tell the friend. I say I saw you in my dream. That's the way sometimes I try to.
Because of my
convince-
personality,
I saw
I
you in
don't
my
judge.
dream.
You understand? So you might find me around some people. I don't easily judge. I look beyond what you're doing because in my mind I'll be like, at least this one people don't know in flaws. Mine might be
Let me
even
tell
more
you
dangerous.
something. When I was younger, the peer pressure for sex, we all know that everybody's having sex when I was younger. But like I said, because I'm so expressive, people just feel, but
Now
I was
you
not
don't
a
do
virgin.
away
I was
with.
still a virgin.
Scared.
But they assume. So do you know what I said? I stayed lying.
You just to
I
keep
have
up.
done it. Yeah.
You know why? Because you don't want to be
Because
feel
I didn't
disappointed.
want-
You don't want to
yeah.
disappoint the
I don't have
person's
to
feeling.
match the
The
image they have
expectation.
because I'm like, what kind of problem
Yeah,
is this?
that's
Do
really-
you understand? So I didn't
Yeah.
fall for the peer pressure, but I fitted in the gist. of-
Which was your school. But you know then, even in primary, secondary school, you find out when they begin to talk about pornography and all that, you never really do. But for you to fit, for you to be welcomed in that league, you have to
go and
form.
watch.
And me, when I form my, it's as if all of them they are learning. You understand? So they see me like the king, but deep down.
Nothing.
When I even started having that struggle was long ago. Most of them have even passed that stage.
And do you
But-
know what? I prefer that you perceive me in a particular manner and you come closer and you get to know that's truly
Yeah,
not
know
who I
who you
am.
are.
I'm
Yeah.
even a better person. Because oftentimes I've heard people say, when we look at you, when we see you, you look tough, you look difficult and all that and all that. Oh, you're so nice, you're so gentle, you're
That's where
calm
the
and all that.
perspective comes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, that it's not oftentimes what you see
yeah.
that it is, right? Sometimes too, then even at that, there are some times too that a friend's character can actually
Of
And
course.
then,
because
A
there's
touch
something-
of it will show
Yes,
because you people are
yes.
friends.
You might not know. It's a subconscious.
Yes.
Yes, because there's
Over
something my
time.
cousin.
But it doesn't really mean that you are that person.
That is why I'm saying that if you don't have a
You're not
strong
strong,
personality,
yeah.
Okay?
if you're not sure of yourself, like this, I know who I am. This just because this person I know.
Because
does
whether you
not
like
mean
it or
I'll
not,
do
it will touch it more.
It
But
will.
even if you're not a club person, and you have a friend that goes to club, once in
Yes.
a while you go reach.
Once you will
Or
stroll
you
and
will go. So
and
I know
down
to
it.
an extent, but let's keep a balance. For
No,
example,
once in a while,
you
you
said
don't go reach,
something.
you've decided
You said
you don't
something.
go.
You said
You might follow the person once.
Once and you gotta enjoy it even more. than-
you're not that kind of person.
And you
When
really
you
want
see
that
people
for-
will know that you're different.
So
but
let's
you
be
go
like,
reach.
oh, I'm not a boss kill. I'm
Yes,
always saying
yes.
no to
You know why?
No.
If you have friends,
And
that
That's
you
it.
like
That's
it.
it.
Someone else tell you
That's
to
why
drink.
you don't
You
people who I don't
make
drink.
life
They start
lively.
feeling like you start feeling somehow. I said, you must join us. Why?
No.
Why can't you drink?
Let me tell you.
And
Let
sometimes
me
what
tell
you
you
don't know
something.
is the friends that you keep, those very, or should I say the extreme, those ones that, high-headed, right? I think that's the word.
Just
Is
the
that
crazy.
it? As well, the crazy friends or
Loud
something.
and
Sometimes they admire you, the calm one, but they wouldn't tell you.
Life
They
naturally
watch
has
you-
that complimenting.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah,
wishing
balance.
they could just
For
be
me,
like
I'm
you.
easily attracted to girls that are calm. First of all,
Because you're not.
sometimes I can be calm, but it gets to me. I'm this person that when I look around, everybody is loud. I think everybody is normal. So that's what gets to me. But there are people that, So if I'm in a space and you're trying to be visible and you're this, I will notice you, but I will not notice you to that point. You understand?
No, I think
Now, you were saying something that when they'll say, if you say you don't want to drink, they'll not start getting angry and all that. That's because
And sometimes
what
you want
they
to
are
please
doing,
them now, so they don't feel
what's
angry.
their, that's what
or-
this one that has to do with your will, strong will.
When you're the only one who is not drinking, you
Let me
start
take for
feeling
example,
odd.
there's people begin to stereotype things. Like for example, this whole thing we're talking about has to do with stereotype. People look at you and they judge with you or your friends.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the person that are easily judgeable. When they are drinking, how do you position yourself? Do you begin to look like there's a way you will stay if you were smoking? There's somebody will be like, you need to smoke. You say, I need to smoke. Yeah, why you need to smoke? Because of the way you position. But if I'm in that space, because of the way I'll feel, it will be like I smoke, but that day I'm not just there in the mood to smoke. Because it's my thing, it's my personality.
like with
I'm not making
smoking,
it look like what you're doing
you
is.
cannot be in a group of people that are smoking, you're not smoking.
You're already a secondary smoker, so you're
Yes,
inhaling what
yeah.
they're smoking.
I
So you
understand.
might as well
I
just
understand
join.
that.
I don't want to.
But
I
what
just
I'm
feel like,
saying
see,
is that
for you to be part of this
Sometimes the
gist
pressure
set,
will be so much that you just want to do it to please them.
Not
Yeah,
you.
so they will
You just want to
maybe
do it to
because
please
of
them.
my person. Not
That's
So
what
is
I'm
there anyone
saying.
who hasn't had an experience before where you went against your own
of
will
course,
or wish
there must be
as a
such
result
time.
of a friend?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's why I say your
And
friends
that's
can
why-
influence
That's why
you.
I'm saying that your
Yes.
friends define you.
Your
That
friends
is
can influence
based
you,
on
but
my
they do
experience.
not
To an
define
extent.
Okay,
you.
maybe let's not use the word define.
Yes.
But most
To an extent.
I think
There are
to an
some
extent,
you have some personal rules of yourself, of you that you
Yeah.
will cut
but we
down.
also know people who have lost it because of friends.
Of course.
So you
Yes,
can
because
also
of friends.
define
Yes,
them.
yes.
yeah, they
I've-
defined you somehow.
There's
Somehow.
someone I used to admire I think many years ago, and I used to like the way she
Yeah.
dresses, her looks, and all of that. I never told her, but I was shocked the day she came to tell me, Mildred, I look up to you when it comes to dressing. I love your dress. Really? So that's why I was saying then that sometimes they really admire you. You're calm, natural,
Yeah, of course, opposites attract.
you're prim and proper and all that. But
Yeah.
you know this
some
personality
people it's not
trait,
opposite.
it's really not them. So but they really wish they can be like you.
Yeah.
And some of them will work towards that. You see that they will try to become better, but they may really
That's
not
the
be. And
essence
some that
of
they may even
friendship,
become better
actually.
than even yourself.
That's
You know,
the
so I
essence of
think
friendship.
yes. And again,
We
who is
help
your
each
friend?
other get better.
Someone for me, someone you trust, someone you're free with, and you can share stuff with. So what's the gist for today, guys? What do you have to say?
Well, I'd say definitely you have to be deliberate about the friends you keep.
Yeah.
Because they reflect you to some extent. So,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say they define you.
You.
Like I said, I have so many friends, and for me, it adds variety to my life. Some friends I can talk about spiritual
Yeah,
stuff
no kill
with.
you.
Some friends I go out and have fun with. Some friends that
Yeah.
I pray with. Some friends that just different kinds of friends. But you need to be grounded in yourself too, so you're not just swaying
Floating.
Like
floating.
wave
Yes,
or
so
water.
definitely you need to be deliberate about the kind of friends that you
Yeah.
All right, Faith, what's the gist for today?
So the gist for today for me, I would say your friends. I won't necessarily use the word define you, but show me your friends, and I will tell you who you are. So if you don't want people to see you like, oh, this person who does this, then just keep friends that portray the character that you admire, portray the character that you know that, oh, this is like, let me say for example now, if you're in ministry or you want to go into politics, do you think you'll be hanging around with drug dealers and people that are known to murder people or just have you won't do that, because you know that, oh, once people see me associating myself with these people, there is a tendency for them to think that, oh, this is how I am. For me to be free and comfortable in this type of environment, then I should be like them. So I would say, yeah, the friends you keep kind of define you and kind of reveal some aspects of you. That's
All right,
it.
Justice.
Okay, for me, I have a different perspective. I think the way I make my friends, of course, I have friends that are goal-oriented and I mingle with them, I flow with them. They are my friends, but I have what I'm learning or where I'm going, and I see them as role models or people that we can help each other get there. But there are people that are like minds. I flow with them easily. We help each other get better as well in that level. For me, I don't really think that friend has to be, I need to make this politician, I need to make this person my friend. Because sometimes you want to make them your friend and you're not welcomed. So I feel like if I'm around you, I'm welcomed, I'm free, I'm real. I can be myself, I can trust you. And we can relate. You are loyal to me, I'm loyal to you. You're my friend. So if somebody is mistaking me or mistaking you because you're my friend is only natural. But when people get to know us better, they will understand that we are different. So I don't really believe that show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are.
All right, for me, the gist for today is that, okay, like I said earlier, your friend is someone you trust, someone you're comfortable with. It's okay having high needs, like hello, hi, and all of that. But your core friend really should be the kind you will learn from, the kind that you admire, that you would even want to be like, and all of that, you know. So, however, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. To an extent, is true. And to another extent, it's not true. When you're deliberate, it can't be true. When you're deliberate about what you want and where you're headed, it can be true. So this is where we call it a wrap for today. And of course, this is coming to you from Axxis TV. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe to Axxis TV. My name is Mildred Dockable. Thank you for staying with us. We hope to see you again.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.